Alright guys, today I'm talking about Abu Garcia Revo Reels, what I like about them. I have 5 different models right in front of me and I'm going to explain the properties of them, what I like about them, and what I don't like about them. So I'll kind of start from the bottom, and this is the Revo SX, and this retails for 159 bucks. And right now there's a sale on these, and actually all these, so they're selling it for 120 bucks at most retailers. So that means that most likely there's a new generation of Revos coming out. So with that $119 price, I think that's a more realistic price for this reel. I think it's definitely worth that. You know, it's a solid reel, don't get me wrong. It has 10 bearings, cast well, and it's built really strong. I mean, it's a little bit heavier than the other ones, but that's kind of what you can expect from a lower priced reel. And one thing about bearings that a lot of people don't understand is it's not necessarily the amount of them, it's the quality of them. So just because this has 10 bearings doesn't make it better than another brand that has 5 or 6 bearings. That's just something to keep in mind that not everyone knows, and there's some kind of misunderstanding about that. But again, a solid reel. Moving up to the next one, and this is the Revo STX, and this retails for 200 bucks. And I have made some modifications to this reel. I've changed out the handle to a carbon fiber handle, and also added different oversized EVA knobs as well. And that's just preference. You don't have to do that, but I really like it more since I've made those customizations. So this particular reel has 11 bearings. Solid, well-built reel, looks great, casts very good. Moving along to the same price range, this is the Revo Winch, and this is designed for crankbaits. It's a 5.1 to 1 gear ratio, but it also has a longer handle, so you get more power with those deep crankbaits. And I think it definitely makes a difference if you crankbait fish a lot. So solid reel. I've been using this for quite some time and hasn't let me down. Moving up is the Revo Premier, and as it sounds, it's going to be a higher end reel, 300 bucks. It has that carbon fiber handle already on it, stock. So it's a solid reel, 11 bearings, and it casts very well. I mean, I have no complaints with this reel. It's a very, very good reel, as you can expect from a $300 reel. Now the next one up is the Revo MGX, and they've actually come out with a new version of this. I haven't tried that one as well, or haven't tried that one yet, but I love the Revo MGX. It's probably my favorite Abu Garcia product that I've ever owned. It's very light, because it has that magnesium frame. But what I like most about this reel is how well it casts light lures. Just because any of these reels can cast a 1 ounce jig a long way doesn't mean that much, because everything's going to cast those very far. But when it comes to those finesse crankbaits or small topwaters or things like that that are harder to cast, that are a lot lighter, this reel really shines for that. So I use this a lot for weightless Senkos and things like that, because you can cast them a mile. Flukes, anything that doesn't have a lot of weight to it, this thing is going to outperform just about any reel I've ever used. So definitely recommend the Revo MGX, and I can't wait to try the new version to see, because they've actually made it lighter than this, which is pretty hard to believe because it's a very light reel already. So that's kind of a rundown of the 5 different Abu Garcia Revo reels that I use, that I have used, that I put to the test, and what I like about them.